Today is not a super lovely day. In fact, it's just kind of gross out here. The good thing is that it's almost 40 degrees out, which I guess is a silver lining at this time of year in our geography. One of the first things I'm going to work on here is adding a couple of monitors to the 8360 here. Unfortunately, I don't have them all because the monitor that I need for the main controls, which is the John Deere 2630 monitor, is actually at Midwest Machinery in a different tractor right now that they're finishing some stuff up on where we had some issues with the cooling fan. So I'm going to wait on that, but I am going to toss in what I have here. First thing I'm going to put in is the header control box for our row cleaners, and then we'll go from there. I've got a part of a mount that I need that I can't find in the shelf, and I'm thinking it's over in that shed over there on a combine. However, I'm just gonna let that wait until maybe things settle down out here a bit.
Oh, a mud puddle.
It is all a mud puddle. Isla, you decided to brave the pouring rain and come join me, huh? Isla, I think what we need to do is take the door off the skid steer so that we can get this 55-gallon drum of diesel exhaust fluid out of the back of my truck so that I can go get lunch, because I don't want that rained on. It's just how I am. So those are probably a 15. That's probably a 13. Here, Isla, you want to carry these? All right, you be my helper. Are you using them to sing like a musical instrument? How many of them are there? 3, very good. What color are they?
Gray.
Gray? Yeah, I'd call it chrome, but gray is also accurate. Oh, I'm gonna need an open end. So as I'm fidgeting here trying to get these wires apart, which for some reason, I don't know if I'm missing a lock or what's going on, but I bumped the horn, which got my attention, also got Isla's attention. What did you say, Isla? Tell the camera what you said. She said, "That scared me and my hat flew off." All right, there you go. You're a pretty good helper.
Can I come on the table?
Yeah, you can set them on the table because I won't need those anymore. So the best advice I was given about this was just to make sure I don't drop it. That came directly from a John Deere mechanic. I think that's pretty solid advice. Maybe there's a way to let that sit around for 5 years without breaking it. I'm gonna go ahead and just tape this up, tape it closed to keep the dust and the crud out of here. And then this tape will come off easily when we decide to throw the door back on. It's a professional tape job right there. And then I'll fold this one over so it doesn't dribble the washer fluid out, and do the same to this. Chris, you guys still open for carry out today? Oh, gotta go down more. Now I just gotta hook up the attachment from that barrel and pump it right into this trailer, because this trailer will hold 100 gallons, so that will have no problem fitting in there. We can put def and everything right from there. That's our system. For us, 100 gallons will make it quite a while, because all we have that needs def is this skid steer and the small tractor. So that 55-gallon drum should go quite a while for us. We don't need to have a 250-gallon tote like a lot of guys to run all of our machinery. I think you should ride there on the way to town. What do you think? No, probably not. Yeah? You know it's all muddy and rainy out, right? Yeah, otherwise you could ride back there all the way to town for sure. Isla, it quit raining out here. It's like almost sunny. What do you think of that? No comment, she's quiet. The snow is disappearing. Well, we got lunch for everybody and even an emergency case of beer, just in case we need it to get through this whole isolation situation.
April all the way through August of 2021. ABC
We got a problem back here, Isla. We got to fix this flag. Better drop that and fix that. That's better. A quick lunch, and now we've got another truck here. Another one gone, and another one coming to visit me over there, it looks like. What a pair of clowns. And there's my mark. One of the things we got to keep up with around here every once in a while when we get enough moisture, and particularly in the spring, is the water inside our fuel sep here, in this area here where the fuel tanks are. We have to have this built up with a basin around it in case we would get a leak in one of these tanks. We don't want it to be able to go down a hill and go out into the fields or into the stream or wherever. So I'm the automatic sump pump. Anybody remember this bush hog? It's for sale now. We've got a new 15-foot mower coming. We got some work we're gonna do this summer down on the old CRP ground. So if anybody's interested in this, and you're within a reasonable distance of West Central Minnesota, shoot me an email down in the description, but only if you're actually interested, please. 15-foot bush hog, I mean, get it now while it's hot. It really is just a sloppy, moist, breezy 37-degree day. You're doggone right it is, Zach. Figured I'd bring this important piece of machinery over to the toy shed for the summertime. Guessing we're probably done with this for a while. I've also got a job for this thing that I want to knock out here today. There's an awful lot of water built up here underneath the dryer, probably about 6 inches deep in a lot of spots. Because it's stuck in there, it can't get out. So I'm gonna try and cut through here just so it can get out from underneath there. This is not working out like I had hoped. Still pretty frozen underneath this water. I'm gonna try a different, no, maybe I won't try a different angle of attack here. She's still too hard underneath. Nothing to be gained there. Mission aborted. Kids need a four-wheeler started now. Pretty soon Onyx will be able to kick that one over on his own. Okay, Rhiannon, do not get any mud on this thing, understand?
I'll try not to. It was Onyx's fault.
You did that?
I didn't do that.
I'm just kidding, Rhiannon. I encourage it. You guys just be careful. There's a semi coming soon. Be on the lookout. Those kids, huh? All right, you bring me the part we need. I haven't opened it yet. See what we got here? It's supposed to be an adapter. It's very difficult to cut one-handed, especially towards myself like you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be an adapter for the DEF system to pump it straight from the 55-gallon barrel into the 100-gallon tank. All right, you pull it out of there. There you go, look at that. Oh, that's gonna work good. So this will thread right into the 55-gallon drum and pull from the bottom, and then we can put this connector right here. This is gonna be easy. Which one do you think it is? That's the one. Gotta get it started straight.
I think I want to see it. I don't see it anywhere down there.
You don't see it anywhere? It's down there. There.
No.
Put this adapter on now. Let's see, let's lock it on over. Let's lock it on over here. Twist. Oh, I gotta twist more. I'm not straight. Okay, there we go. Now we're locked on. Should be able to connected. All I gotta do is get this end disconnected, simple as that. From the handle, connect it onto here. I act like I'm giving you guys a tutorial when I've never done this myself before, but this is what I'm told to do. So, in order to make sure it can breathe, I'm gonna take that off there, and this one off of here, and then we are pumping. We've been interrupted by another truck, Isla. Better go fill them up, huh? Oh, it's that big, beautiful white Peterbilt again. Isla is pumped that the fields pretty soon here are going to be drying out and we're going to be doing some spring work, because she is getting sick and tired of not driving around in any tractors, aren't you? She gets really camera shy. Ah, there we go. All right, we need to finish our job now. And fill. Man, that did a really good job. Those can go in the garbage, actually.
Garbage.
Yeah, those are garbage now.
I know.
You know.
And you know where this goes.
Wow, these Thunder Creek trailers sure are sweet. It goes over by the metal bench. Is it easy to find your way there? Come this way. You're doing good. I want to take a quick minute to remind you guys about the Off the Husk podcast, which if you have not checked out recently, there's been several new ones. So make sure you check that out to fill the time, especially during your potential quarantine. It's sponsored by Farmers Business Network, the geniuses behind the F2F Seed Genetics Network. Speaking of FBN, I just took some pictures of all the different seed varieties I have in here, and I will submit those to FBN. They will take a look at the variety numbers on them, and they will put them into the data platform where I can then look and see if any of this seed is rebagged and sold as something different when it's actually the exact same seed. Just another benefit to being a Farmers Business Network member. If you're interested in being a member, talk to your local rep, and if you want to save $100 while you're at it, use me as a reference. Well, the boss left me now, which is good because I didn't want her walking around on the ice over here with the belts running while I load up this cart right now. I know some people are wondering why we're hiring another trucking company to haul our stuff when we have our own semis ourselves. We sold this stuff about 4.5 hours away, and if we were to haul it down with our own trucks, we'd be bouncing back empty because we don't have a back haul. So by the time we pay them to haul this stuff, it's actually cheaper than it is to go down with our trucks and bounce back empty, because they're an organized trucking company that has a back haul. They have barely ever run their trucks empty. So this is just a more efficient way to do it for both sides, really. This is just the way we do it when we sell down to southern Minnesota, because it's a long, long haul. Obviously, when we sell stuff closer here and it's not a very far haul, like the majority of our corn, we haul it all ourselves. But not only is this a little bit cheaper, I mean, it just saves that much time because it's 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours one way per load. So bouncing a truck back empty for us just wouldn't pay. You know, it'd be awesome if instead of steps and ladders, if we had slides that went around the bins. I should find a way to patent that.